What's up, guys? It's your boy Paul here, coming at you with another video today. Look, super just happy that I get to do these videos daily for you guys. It has been exciting these past 2 weeks, just producing video to video, and I get excited on Sundays whenever I have the opportunity to plan out the week, talk about, think about what I'm going to talk about. So yeah, I just want to say I'm thankful and I'm excited for these videos that we're going to continue to do. So today's topic, it's going to be what are sales? What are sales exactly? Because I know you've probably heard from some people before, but that sales is not just in business. You're always selling, whether it's yourself, whether it's the person who you're trying to get to marry you, or whatever the case may be, you are always selling, right? Today specifically though, I want to talk about what sales are, and by no means am I an expert. This is just taking what I've learned from other people and kind of what I've concluded on my own. But what are sales exactly, and how do we get better at them, right? I think that's a question that everyone would love to know how to do, especially maybe without paying all the boatloads of money, but that's okay too. So what are sales? So the best way that I can define sales, and the best way that I know how to ethically go through with sales is a Q&A, right? So anytime I'm going into a situation where I'm selling, I picture myself as a doctor, okay? So let me ask you guys this question. When you go into the doctor, do you feel as though the doctor is trying to rip you off, or just purely diagnose you, actually genuinely test you out, and then prescribe whatever he needs to prescribe in order for you to get better? Do you feel like he's out to make more money, or do you feel like he has your best interest in mind? So, although probably some of you guys said, oh, I feel like they're just out for money, the vast majority said, well, I hope he's, I trust him to make sure, or trust her to make sure that they have my health in their best interest. Well, in the same exact way, with whatever you're selling, you need to have the best interest of the client in mind. And so when the doctor prescribes something, if it makes him a lot of money, great. If it doesn't make him a lot of money, great. He's thinking about, okay, this client right here has X problem. We need to give them Y product. So in the same way, if you are talking to your potential, your prospect, look, your whole conversation with them should not be your sales pitch on how you guys are better than your competition, or just how you guys are just so phenomenal or cheaper or whatever. That should not even be close to the conversation. What you should talk about is their problems. What are their problems? Because how are you going to know what to sell them if you don't know what their problems are? Okay? And sometimes the best thing to do is show them that they have a problem. Because what happens sometimes when you go to the doctor? Sometimes you go in thinking it's an ordinary checkup, and then you have a problem. Okay, so the doctor just definitely did their job too. So in the same way, sometimes your prospect doesn't even know that they have a problem, right? So sometimes you will go into the thing, and even if you're asking them questions, they don't know they have a problem yet, but it's your job to reveal the problem, okay? Sometimes prospects, so you gotta put this in two categories. Sometimes prospects know that they have a problem, sometimes they don't. If they don't know, you have to ask the right questions so that it is a realization on their end, because you don't want to tell them they have a problem. When it is an epiphany, they then see the urgency and they're like, oh my goodness, I have a problem that I didn't even see. What am I going to do, right? So then you can take the approach after that. When the client sees that they have a problem, well then it's a matter of addressing what that problem is and what the best solution for that product is, and hence this, based upon their goals. Because let me ask you guys this. You ever heard of a person who gets diagnosed with cancer? The doctor then prescribes that they go through chemo or whatever, and the client says no? That's a thing too. It's not in the client's goal to necessarily live longer. So they're saying, no, I want this peaceful, and I don't want to go through that. I've seen people go through that before, I don't want to go through that. Okay, so they didn't prescribe the right thing. So what a proper prescription for that would be, okay, go home, enjoy your family, you have an estimated however long to live, whatever, whatever that looks like. But you gotta see what I'm saying, the difference between a person who's pushing something and a person who is diagnosing a problem and then giving a prescription based upon the goals. Not just giving a prescription based upon what the right thing to do is. Because there's no technical always right thing to do. It's what does that person want? And then you give the prescription. So it's problem, then their goals, then the solution. That's how you got to think of it. You are the doctor going into your prospect. So many of the times your prospect doesn't know what to do to reach their goals. You got to be the doctor. You got to be the doctor. Identify the problem, find out the goals, and then boom, give them a solution. And when you do that, what are you? You are a hero to them. Did you push something? No. Rather, you help them process an issue, and now you give them the solution. And so I guarantee you, your pride will go up in a good way. Your satisfaction will go up. Your responsibility, your everything about how you're carrying yourself will go up when you start to handle sales like this. Identify the problem, find out their goals, give them the solution. Don't walk in giving them the solution when you don't know what their goals are and you don't know what the problem is. That's called being pushy. That's why there's, so much about sales being pushy and, oh, I don't like sales, blah, 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 blah. Well, because those people weren't professional. Professional salesmen are doctors. That's what they are. They prescribe the right solution to the problem based upon your goals. So if you keep that illustration in mind, I don't think that, and I could be wrong in this, but I don't think that you will have a negative experience with sales. Not at all. Not at all. Because you're not going in trying to just give them something they don't need. You're only selling them what they need. How beautiful is that? Now, you no longer feel like a bad salesman or anything like that. Now you feel like a hero. You're walking in knowing you're going to be a hero. What a change in perspective that is. What a change in mindset. What a change in just reality of what sales are, right? So, look, I hope that illustration was able to help you kind of see and understand what true professional sales are compared to like pushy sales and non-professional. They're simply diagnosing a problem based off the goals that they have and giving them a solution. So look, if this video helped you today, if you felt like it gave you a new perspective on what sales are or anything like that, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. Look, I want to hear y'all's stories. I want to hear, your bad experiences with salesmen. I want to hear your good experiences with salesmen. Yeah, I want to hear just everything that you've gone through and everything like that, where you are in your sales journey. If you haven't started sales yet in the professional sense. So yeah, if this video helped, give it a like below. As always, if you know someone who could use this video, wherever they are in the sales process, send this video to them, give them a new perspective. And as always, stay tuned for the next video. I will see you guys. Love you guys. All right, bye.